Good afternoon, everyone. On this September 2nd of 2021, I'm Mayor Diana Broderson, and welcome to our city. I think you caught me looking at my phone because I was trying to make sure that I had everything lined up to talk to you about the Muscatine County Freedom Rock project. Our guest had a snafu, so I'm going to do the best I can, and I hope you bear with me. But I just had a couple of quick announcements. First of all, I wanted to give you some updates on the vaccinations and the pandemic that we've all been living through. So far in Muscatine County now, we've had 5,740 positive cases with 134 new from this past Wednesday, yesterday to the Wednesday before. So in 7 days, we had 134 new cases. Currently, we have an estimated 737 active cases of the virus right here in Muscatine County, which is an increase of 93 since last week. So some got better, and then we had the new, of course. We have 60% of the eligible people, the people that are old enough to get a vaccine, 60% of them have in Muscatine County, and 40% are eligible but have not gotten fully vaccinated yet. So we do still have some work to do, and we'll hope that we get more and more vaccinated all the time. Let's see. Next, I wanted to ask you to save the date. Next Friday is the 11th annual Community Block Party. It's held at the Muscatine County Discovery Park, right outside on the lawn. You won't miss it. Come on over from 5:30 to 7:30. It's a huge amount of collaborators that gather together to do crafts, activities, games. There's prizes. There's supper provided by Hy-Vee, hot dogs, chips. There'll be bottles of water by Salvation Army, a big old bounce house by Salvation Army. It's a red kettle. It is so cute. Power and Water will be there with their lift trucks, giving the kiddos a ride up top. And mom and dad could go with them too if they wanted to. Let's see, the West the Balloon guy will be there, and just the big blue blocks from the Muscatine Musser Public Library. You won't want to miss that. The kids have so much fun on those. So it's free. Everything there is free. All of the games, prizes, food, activities, door prizes, all kinds of things. Don't even worry about bringing your purse. Just come with your family and look forward to a great time. We're really excited about it this year. We do have B100 is going to be there this year as our MC, and we're really excited. That's a brand new thing that we've added this year. So we hope to see how that goes, and I'm sure it'll be great. Next, I'd just like to remind everybody, welcome, and invite you to attend with me, Coffee with the Mayor. It's going to be on Patriots Day, September 11th at 9 a.m. And we're going to be at Musser Park this particular month. We're trying to get around to all of the different parks and have a coffee there and sit and enjoy not only visiting with one another, but the venue. And, you know, a lot of us get kind of stuck in a rut and go to the same park all the time. This really is getting us out and about and getting us to a variety of different parks that we might not go to all the time. So we've really been enjoying doing that. So I hope you can join me, not this Saturday, but the next one, 9 a.m. at Musser Park. And now I'd like to talk to you about the Muscatine County Freedom Rock. You know, the Muscatine County Freedom Rock we've had for a year or two now, and it was kind of a fun story. I was approached by the Muscatine Garden Club about helping them get a Muscatine County Freedom Rock here in Muscatine. The project has been going up all around Iowa, and they're painted, you know, each one is different. They're painted in celebration of our patriots, and we really love them. You know, if you've been driving around, going to the variety of cities that the Freedom Rocks are at, you really love them. Everybody really does. And so I had them come to me and say, could I help them with that? So I started looking into the project, and then unbeknownst to me, I got a call from Ted Marolf saying, hey, we're working on the Muscatine County Freedom Rock. We've already been working on it for a while. And I'm like, yay. So we're so excited for that. And the Freedom Rock finally came to fruition, and it is housed in Wilton, right at the depot, which I just love it. And I've been up there several times. Every time I go there, we got to drive by and look at it. It's just amazing. And they're doing a fun day on Labor Day. So Ted called me and asked me if I would help him promote what they're going to be doing. And I said, absolutely. So we're helping them celebrate on Labor Day, September 6th from 4 to 7. The Muscatine County Freedom Rock Smorgasbord. They're saying eat like a king for a quarter. So it costs 25 cents for the first 500 people. Beverages are 50 cents. They're going to have so much fun. They have a schedule of events. Let's see, at 4 p.m. they're having music by River City 6. At 5 p.m. they're having the food serving is going to begin. And at 6 p.m. they're going to have raffle prizes and drawings. There's all kinds of prizes. And, you know, I know they're looking to raise money. This is such a wonderful project. They're getting all of the bricks laid. They're doing all the different kinds of things to make the whole site be really nice and pretty for everyone to go around, and making sure, you know, that it's honorable with to be as nice as it can be, because you know, we always try to do the best that we can for our veterans, and the Freedom Rock celebrates all of the service to our armed forces, not just one. So they're really asking everybody to come out. And you know what? I've discovered that I have got to stop saying the word really. So I'm working on it. Trust me. So the food is going to be pulled pork sandwich with baked beans and chips. And they said, we know it used to be a dime, but that was 40 years ago. So now it's 25 cents. So you're going to be able to have an opportunity to win. I'm going to tell you the raffle prizes, because that's what Ted really wanted to push. So the raffle tickets are $5 a piece, and you can get them at Brainier's Service Station, Candy Kitchen, Wilton, Founders Day Celebration, and right at the Freedom Rock. Or you can call them at 554-4750. You have an opportunity with these to, if you win the door prizes, to win a generator, a 65-inch 4K Ultra HD TV, a steel-built lawnmower, a master-built Gravity 800 griddle and grill. Oh my goodness, that sure looks like a treat. An MB200 Warrior mini bike, a Generac 3100 PSI power washer. So you do not need to be present to win, but you can only win one prize per person. So the tickets are $5 each. You can call, once again, 554-4750 for information and for to figure out where you can go to get your tickets. Okay, go ahead and let him, I guess. It looks like our guest has joined us. So we will get him entered onto the phone. Sorry for that. And we will continue talking to you about the event. I know that that Ted is probably going to have a lot more information than I've been sharing with you. So stay tuned and you'll be able to hear a little bit more. What I really want to ask Ted is I want to hear you know, what kind of things they're still trying to raise money for the Muscatine County Freedom Rock. And I know, you know, with the bands and the music and the food and the raffle prize drawings, everybody's going to have a ton of fun going on. But then certainly we want to know, what is all the money going to be used for? Whenever you're buying a raffle ticket, typically that's what people want to know. And I'm quite certain I know that it's all about the space around the rock and upkeep, but we'll want to hear more about that. So welcome, Ted. Are you on? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
There you go.
My apologies for being late.
I have tried to go through it all myself, so I'm quite certain that you would have done a better job than me. But I talked to the folks about, you know, that they can buy raffle tickets for $5 each, and the places that they can buy them, and they can have food for 25 cents and listen to the band. And I went over the list of prizes and what they could possibly win, one prize per person. But one thing we didn't figure out was, what is the money going to be used for?
Oh, okay. The raffle ticket money, if we sell 2,000 tickets, which we're at about 700 right now, will net out after sponsors and paying for some prizes and stuff, will net out about $7,000. And that will go into a fund that will be for maintaining the site, adding a couple other accessories to the site that we want to have, such as a kiosk for visitors. It appears that there's a steady stream, I guess, of visitors during the summer months, warm months, and we want to give them a way to register that they've been there, and also if they would wish to have a paver engraved for the relative or themselves or whatever, if they're from Muscatine County. And what we're going to try and do is, if we get 100 more requests for engraved pavers, we'll do another installation. So that's what it's kind of going for, is to help maintain the site, landscaping, repairs that might be necessary, and so forth.
That's kind of what we figured. We were trying to talk our way through it. That's what we assumed. I know you get visitors. I was saying every time we go to Wilton, we have to go by and look at the rock. I just love it. But you're right. Things like this take a lot of maintenance and upkeep, you know, not a great deal, but certainly they do take some. And so you need to have a fund on the side at the ready that can take care of those things as they come. Yeah, and I love the idea of, I love the idea of a kiosk that people can register that they've been there.
And that's going to take some investigation. I was going to approach the company that did our storyboard, but they just do static storyboards and displays. So what we're hoping we can get is some way through a keyboard that would download their information to a little disk, little chip that we could upload, once a month or what have you. So if we get 10 requests a month, we'll be able to log that in. We'll also put that out on our Muscatine County Freedom Rock Facebook page, that please contact us if you got, if you missed out. Rodney Von Munster, he's the landscaper that did the work for the Cedar County one, and then also for the Muscatine County one. And he told me, he says, just be careful, because when you're all done and you're having your celebration, people are going to come up and, we didn't know anything about this. so we're and that's okay. I mean, you can't know about everything. So what we're hoping to do is open an avenue that, in a year or two, if we get another 100 paver requests, we'll go ahead and do it again.
Absolutely. I love it. And events like this, not only are they helping you raise funds, but it's another opportunity to get the information about the rock out to the community. It's just another talking, it gives you that other talking point. I tell people all the time about it. And a lot of people say, oh, we didn't know we had that. Yes, we do, right here in Muscatine County in Wilton.
Well, and one of the things that we're hearing, and again, we're, pride of authorship, but we're hearing that our site with that depot in the background and stuff, it's one of the nicest looking Freedom Rock sites that people, there's people that go around trying to see all 99 of them.
Yes.
And so they really like that. What we're trying to do here in Wilton, we're promoting the Freedom Rock because that gives us an excuse to have a party. But we're trying to revive the old smorgasbord, if you remember that, that Wilton used to do. Jake Davies back in the 60s started that 10-cent smorgasbord. Sure. And that kind of really went gangbusters for quite a few years, and then kind of interest dwindled. And so the last couple of years, we haven't had it. So we're going to try and use this to jumpstart a new smorgasbord for Wilton that's built around the Freedom Rock. And we're planning on doing it each Labor Day. And we figure Labor Day is kind of an end of summer.
Yes.
People are already home by the Monday of Labor Day because they got to go to work the next day or go to school or whatever. So we're thinking it might work out. And we just don't know quite what kind of crowd we'll draw. We're planning on 500. And it's a quarter inflation. We can't do a pulled pork sandwich meal for a dime. We just can't make it on that. So we need a quarter. And so we got a lot of people. The mayor, Bob Barrett, will be there serving
sure.
in the line. Several councilmen, and just Marionette Miller Meeks will be there to visit. She's a veteran, so she'll draw the drawing for the raffle tickets. And Jeff Kaufman will be there. Jeff can't stay away from a party, so
of course not.
And then Bobby will be there. So we'll have a little bit of fun with some speaking and stuff, and hopefully it'll the River City Six Band. They've kind of become our a de facto celebration band because everybody seems to like the music that they put together, and so they'll start playing at 4. And they'll be like our Tonight Show band, I think, during the raffle. Hopefully they'll give us a fanfare when somebody wins something, that sort of thing.
Hey, do folks need to bring their own lawn chairs?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. We're going to have probably about 20 picnic tables out, and if it's not a huge crowd, that'll probably be enough. But yes, if you're going to sit around and listen to the music, bring a lawn chair. There'll be plenty of places that you can sit and enjoy the music. And if you're planning on being there for all 3 hours, I would definitely bring a lawn chair.
I wouldn't want to stand for 3 hours.
No. The other thing is our city hall just recently underwent renovations, kind of a remodel and renovate, and we're having an open house at the city hall from 2 to 4 that day.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of like, it's hopefully that'll work out. So give everybody a chance to see what the city hall looks like now. We kind of took it back to hardwood floors and redid the windows. So it's pretty nice now. So we want people to have a chance to see it.
Sure.
And so, yeah, it's we've been working at this for probably about 3 months, when we came up with the idea. So it's, these things don't happen overnight.
No, they don't. Well, I know you can't feed everybody this amount of food on 25 cents a plate. So you probably counted on some sponsors. Did you want to thank anybody?
Yeah, we basically, Jeff's Market is one of our food sponsors.
Oh, sure.
3 individuals, Fred Grunder, Tim Irvin, and Bruce Jip, have purchased the hog, and Jeff's Market will butcher it, and they're going to barbecue it. Midwest Grill Supplies donated a Grillmaster grill for a barbecue for a prize. Walmart donated a 65-inch color TV. Menards donated, partially, we paid for some of it, the generator and power washer, and gave us a good price on that. And Farm and Fleet, this is going to be the one that the kids want. It's a little mini bike. I don't know if you see it on the poster or not. But I got that thing out of the crate, put it together, and rode it down to the city hall. Some little kids are going to want that. It's going to make mom and dad buy $100 worth of tickets. So Farm and Fleet's in there. Hoekstra Masonry. Am I leaving anybody else out? I'm trying to think. Kent Thieves. One of the late prizes that came in was from the Riverside Casino, a couple rounds of golf and an overnight stay and $50 food allowance. And then Shirley and Dave Anderson's family donated, and this has created a lot of buzz. There's a lot of Packer fans out there, believe it or not. There's an official NFL helmet autographed by several former Packers. And it's an official, authentic NFL helmet, and they bought it at an auction 5 years ago, and it just kind of sat in the box. So they donated it for our raffle. So
wow,
yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
there's that guy holding it too. So
I see him.
So I hope I haven't left. Yeah, pardon?
That's a hot ticket item.
Yeah, I mean, I put that thing up there, and everybody's pinging everybody on Facebook, So I would have thought it'd been the mini bike or the grill or something, but no, that helmet, people want that.
Well, you can't just go to the store and buy that.
No, that is true. That's a collectible, that's for sure.
That's
and right. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. Oh well, in the Wilton Candy Kitchen, they're furnishing ice cream, and Ashley Ormsby has baked 10 sheet cakes that will feed 500 people. So after you've had your 25-cent meal, the Candy Kitchen is donating ice cream and cake as a dessert. So hopefully you won't have to go home and eat again once you leave the smorgasbord.
I think you've thought of everything, and it looks like the weather is going to be amazing.
I hope so. I really do.
It really
This is-
does.
This is the time of year it can get cold and rainy, but we're counting on it being good weather, just like today is a gorgeous day.
Oh, it really is.
So are you going to make it, Diana?
Actually, we're going to be out of town on a camping trip.
Okay. Well, I was gonna buy your meal.
Well, I wouldn't want to, have you have to spend too much there. 25 cents. I really like it that the raffle tickets are only $5 each, because that really makes them affordable for anybody.
Yeah, and we had talked about that. I mean, we had toyed with the idea of trying to get a golf cart, but then you got to kind of jack the individual ticket price up for that to try and get your money back. And so, yeah, I think $5 is a fairly decent raffle that even a kid that's running a paper route can come up with $5. So.
Absolutely. And then if you can afford more, you can buy more tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we got 2,000 tickets. That's all we got. And like I said, we've sold about 700. I'm going up to the volleyball game tonight, trying to sell something to the parents up there, and then we'll be at the Wilton's home football game tomorrow night selling them. And then during the event, we'll have a table set up where you can go buy raffle tickets, and people will be walking through the crowd and that sort of thing. So hopefully by the time we're done, we'll have sold most of them.
I think it just sounds great, and I can't think of a nicer, better thing, than the Freedom Rock. I just absolutely love it. And I would love to be one of those that went and looked at all 99, because they're all different.
That does seem to be kind of a bucket list, doesn't it? If you're a motorcycle rider or just a car club or whatever, it gives you a destination. So, but yeah, I was actually very surprised at the immediate amount of, one person, two persons a day, sometimes 6, sometimes 10. I was in California from end of May through almost all of June. My daughter had a baby, so we went out to help out. And I got a call from Becky Allgood, the director of WDC, and she says, "We've got to do something. People are coming to City Hall and going, what do the scenes on the rock mean?" I go, "What do you mean? What?" I says, "We've got the storyboard. We just haven't put it up yet. We were going to put it in when we put the pavers in." Well, we got to do something. People are coming. So I'm in California. The miracle of technology, I get a hold of the storyboard manufacturer. They sent me the file. I sent them. I sent it to Sycamore Printing in Muscatine. They printed a vinyl. They printed a vinyl banner that we then had the street guys stick in the ground. So by the time we got back, we were able to put the real one in. So,
oh, that's great.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a picture he's got up there of the initial when they took the ground out and started laying it in. And I can't say enough about Rodney von Munster and RVM Landscaping. They just, you have your ideas, right? And then in the real world, there's always compromises that come up, and he was just the best at walking us through some things, like in the nicest way possible, telling me that that's a stupid idea, we shouldn't do that. But it all turned out, and it just he was the best. He was the best. Triple B Construction, a lot of guys they lent a hand without asking for recognition. And you get involved in big projects like this, you need heavy equipment to move stuff. And they were always there helping out. And
you need the people that are willing to raise their hand and say, "I'll help."
Yep.
And I think I've always believed that the people of Wilton are like the people of Muscatine. Muscatine County is all the same. That when there's a need, people step up.
Yeah, and there's all you have to do is when they agree to come and help, you step back and let them do their thing, because they know what they're doing.
Yeah, you don't have to be a micromanager. They know.
No, not at all.
Give them the basic framework and let them run with it.
Yeah, Pete Smith and the Wilton Light Plant, they, we wanted some street lights in. They, took care of that. We needed to remount the flagpoles and put the new ones in. And, I was always biting my nails because it was like, okay, we're getting pretty close to the end here. And then sure enough, here they come, and they got all the work done, and I worried for nothing.
Yep.
So yeah, it's been a fun thing, but I will be glad that when this one is done, that it's we can take a breath and relax a little bit, and then set up for the next wave. And
Well, I love
yeah.
it that you're going to do this every year.
Well, if my thinking is it would take to do it. Well, we're going to do the smorgasbord every year, and
Right.
it'll be around the Freedom Rock, absolutely. But to do another install, because we got all the room in the world down at that site, and you can do pavers around going on the east end and so
Oh,
forth.
yeah.
So my thought is if we come up with 100 through just the passive efforts of the Facebook page and the kiosk and stuff, we would have another one of, an installation celebration with the smorgasbord. It seems like once we get started in the spring, by the time August gets here, we're ready to do something.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. But yeah, next year, we're definitely planning on doing another Freedom Rock smorgasbord. So if you miss it, save your quarter, come next year.
Very good, Ted. Well, I know you guys are going to have a great time.
I hope so.
I know you are.
Well, we'll take plenty of pictures and we'll put them on Facebook. You know that. So
I know. I love it. And I, like I said, I love this project, and you have worked countless man hours on it. I know you have.
Well, I've got a lot of files on the computer.
I bet you do. And congratulations on your new grandbaby.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he was a preemie, but he's up to 12 pounds now, so he's doing good.
How many does that make you?
Well, 3. My kids were slow. They didn't figure out how to make a baby till they were in their 30s. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
But I'm catching up with my friends.
Yes, yes. And now, some of us, our grandkids are older and they're not as fun as they were when they were little. So you still have all the fun ahead of you.
Oh, yeah. Well, he finally smiled for me the other day. And that was,
there you go.
That was a thrill, because the month we were out there, he's a preemie, right? So it's just kind of this little baby lump. He couldn't focus or anything like that. So now it's fun to see him. He looks at you on FaceTime, and and then he smiles. So it's fun.
Oh, you're going to have to get back out there, though.
Oh, I know. Save our money.
Yep. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Ted. I hope your smorgasbord is a huge success, and I'm confident it will be.
Well, thank you, Diana, and my apologies for being late. I came in here and I go, uh-oh. I saw my yellow sticky tab on my computer, and it's like, uh-oh.
I told Chad too. I said, well, he told me he put a yellow sticky tab on his.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, here it is.
And there it is. All right. Thank you, Ted.
Thanks, Diana. Take care.
And thanks to all of you for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Next week, our guest is Rich Climbs, our Director of Parks and Recreation. Big thanks to Ted for all of his hard work and all of the other people that helped him. As he said, and he gladly recognizes, it wasn't just done by him, but a whole group of people that stepped up and volunteered their time and talents to make this Muscatine County Freedom Rock happen. And we all get to enjoy the pleasure of it as a result. So big thanks to all of them. We hope you have a great rest of your day, and we look forward to seeing you here next week on Our City.